Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas football, back here at the Tyler 7-on-7 state qualifying tournament. Here with the head coach of the Whitehouse Wildcats, Coach Kyle Westerberg, as his team is playing their first game today. So far, going so good. Coach, appreciate you taking a few minutes to chat with us. And if you give me a fist pump during the game, it means that the Wildcats scored a touchdown, right?
Absolutely, appreciate it.
First off, Coach, we all know 7-on-7's not real football. It's football-like, but the big boys aren't out here, and we all love the offensive, defensive linemen. And I'm sure you as a coach can never have too many offensive and defensive linemen ever, but you are competing. I know you want to win. What do you want to see out of your guys when they're competing today?
The biggest thing is just, they're going to make mistakes. We want to see them, just move on to the next play and know that not make the same mistake twice and just be out here today and compete as much as they can.
When you look at your last year, you guys had a good year. Tough first-round playoff matchup. We're competitive. I think you guys have been competitive the last 2 years. Haven't been able to get over that hump. This offseason, when you looked at your guys, before the offseason, trying to get over that hump and going from being a playoff team to being a team that plays on Thanksgiving. I know you've been around some great teams in the past. What's your message to your kids? What do you think? What do you tell your kids as far as getting over that hump? Because I know it's not just one thing, but it's a combination of things, right?
It is, and we're looking at a young group next year, so we've got a verse group of kids. We've got some older kids that have been a part of the last 2 years, the playoff teams, and flipping this thing around, and then we've got some younger kids that have been successful. So now it's just coming together, and what is it going to take? And I kind of put it on them. What is it going to take to be playing Thanksgiving, be playing in December, things like that. So well, we've had a good off season. We've got a good summer going on so far, and we've got a good buy-in. So I think they've got it figured out on what they want to go do next year.
You guys didn't do spring ball. Now you mentioned you have a lot of kids who are involved in baseball, running track, multi-sport athletes. So you elect to forego the spring and get the extra week in the fall. But when you still get that strength and conditioning time, that hour is skill specific. You work with them during the athletic period. Were there any positions that you really wanted to see some young guys maybe mature and grow into being varsity players next year?
Especially our secondary, and this is what 7-on-7 is huge for right now. We've got a bunch of sophomores out here. Matter of fact, we've got a few incoming freshmen that are out here competing for the
babies, huh?
We got some babies out here, so that's going to be kind of the makeup of our team. We'll be experienced on our front seven, both sides of the ball. We've got a lot of guys returning there, but it's our skill positions, and so I think 7-on-7, you hate it and you love it at the same time. But I feel like this group right here needs as much as we can.
When you look at your realignment for you, coming from the Metroplex when you were there at Allen, you guys could kind of get pulled in multiple directions. For you being here at Whitehouse, we kind of know where you're going to be in realignment. It's not as suspense-filled. So what's realignment like for you? Are you more focused on the non-district schedule, or do you have a contingency plan in case the UIL throws something crazy at you?
It's focus every week. Playing out here in East Texas football is a lot different than anywhere else. It's every week everybody's good. In 5A Division II, there's just not very many schools in East Texas that are 5A Division II. So we know what we're going to get. It's the same district. We lost Pine Tree and picked up Jacksonville. So we played Jacksonville in non-district the last 2 years. My first year here, they were in our district, so we know about Jacksonville. But everybody else pretty much stayed the same. So, but it's focused, every week. Being out here too, finding 5A Division II games, you either got to travel into the Metroplex or you're playing around here. So did schedule a little bit different this year than I have than I did last year. We scheduled we're playing Chapel Hill, so that's
a big rivalry.
It's a big rivalry.
For folks that don't know, I know out here they know, but that's a big rivalry, isn't it?
It is. Coach Reardon and I talked a bunch and just wanted to try to get it back, but it's close. That's the big thing. And it's been a long rival between the two. We're playing Kilgore. That's another close one, and it's a talented, very, very talented 4A.
Scheduling soft, Coach.
But again, you want to build some confidence in the kids, but at the same time, you want to see where you're at early. And so with having some young kids, I want to play some competition and see what's going on. So it's going to be a tough deal, but I feel confident these kids are going to buy into what we're trying to get accomplished, and it's going to be a good.
Coach, we'll let you get back to watching your kiddos. They're up right now. We'll let you finish watching them. Good luck the rest of the day. Good luck in 2024. And as always, I appreciate what you do for student athletes in the state of Texas.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys, everything you guys do.